हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और लेटेस्ट अपडेट के लिए बेल का बटन दबाएं।
University Lahore, and if you differ, then the next topic is definitely for you. Ali Zafar delivers his speech on Fools Never Differ.
When I was about to be born, my father was so confused that he went to the doctor and said, "If I have a son, tell me I have passed, and if I have a daughter, tell me I have failed." Ladies and gentlemen, at my birth, my father was moving to and fro outside the operation theatre. Doctor came and said, "Well, sir, I'm really sad to tell you, but I think you have to retake this exam." Ladies and gentlemen, my tragic birth was coupled with total chaos in the adjoining areas. Trees uprooted, houses collapsed, economy failed, and during these mishaps, my mother's cousin's dog died. She, with love, used to call him Billu. After spending some utterly mournful days in the remembrance of her beloved Billu, she came to see me and said, "Well, my Billu might not be amongst us, but he'll always be in my heart. Oh my God, look at him. He has got same eyes, same brown hair, same facial features. Name him whatever you want to. For me, he'll always be my Billu." Ladies and gentlemen, at that very moment I realized that fools can never differ. Mr. Sir, one day I was coming back from college, a beautiful summer evening. It was raining cats and dogs, and there I saw the girl of my dreams. She looked beautiful. Her hair glistened in rain, just like nose hair after a sneeze. I looked at her, she looked at me. We both looked at each other. She smiled, I smiled back. That very moment, I knew we were made for each other. She was smart and elegant. I was just like an elephant. She was beautiful and cool. I was a complete fool. She was a millionaire. I was just like a balloon full of air. And ladies and gentlemen, if she was Rima, I was Shafkat Chima. Ladies and gentlemen, she was my neighbor and loved animals. So I decided to buy her a dog. Next day, I went to an animal store and bought her a puppy. Unfortunately, her father misunderstood what she said when she told him that I had given her a puppy. "A puppy? I will kill him." "But father, I love this puppy. It's so soft and cute, warm and fuzzy." That night, ladies and gentlemen, he visited me with a hockey stick. And then I realized that fools can never differ. But the chairperson, after having such problems in love, one night I had a dream. And in my dream I met Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. I said, Bapu, what is this love business? Why do we fall in love? Is there no escape? Can mankind not be saved from falling in love and losing their collective wisdom? Gandhi took a long dramatic pause and said, "If you want to solve the problem of love once and for all, then you must tell me, if you can, the true difference between a fly and a mosquito." Ladies and gentlemen, I gave him several answers. He rejected all of them. I said, Bapu, what is this love? What is the difference between a fly and a mosquito? He said, "The true difference between a fly and a mosquito is that a mosquito can fly, but a fly cannot mosquito." Ladies and gentlemen, this encounter made me realize that fools cannot differ. So, once upon a time, I got married to a really attractive, alluring, enchanting, and a ravishing girl. The moment I saw her in wedding dress, my mouth was wide open and saliva trickled down my lips. I was as excited as you were when you first saw Titanic. Throughout the wedding ceremony, I kept my hands to myself, waiting for the wedding night. But ladies and gentlemen, my wedding night was a tragedy. She slept the whole night like a living corpse, snoring hard like a big fat horse. Ladies and gentlemen, next morning when I woke up, I found a nauseating, obnoxiously howling witch on my bed. I jumped off my bed, and when I regained my consciousness, I realized that she was the same girl I got married to last night, but now without makeup. That day, ladies and gentlemen, I realized that beauty lies in the beauty parlor and not in the eye of the beholder. Beauty lies the beholder, and since then, I would never like to hold her. Ladies and gentlemen, after spending some amazingly terrible years with my wife, I came across two conclusions. First, fools never differ. And secondly, the only difference between a wife and a terrorist is that at least a terrorist has reasonable demands and you can negotiate with him. Thank you.